What if I'm buying a property and there are tenants in the property or occupying the property at the time of me writing an offer on it? Can do we have the option of giving the tenants notice, or do we have to rent it with them because we buy it with them in there?
Good question. Okay, so if you have, let's say, if somebody's selling a property, landlord is selling a property, it's a rental property or it's an investment property, it's being rented right now. So it depends on the type of lease that is in place. If there is a fixed term lease, that means, so let's say it started January 1st of 2024, goes till December 31st of 2024, and they wanted to sell it like 3 months later, the seller or the landlord decided to sell the property. In that case, the lease runs till December 31st. You cannot have the tenant, you cannot evict the tenant, you cannot ask them to leave, because they have the right to stay there till the end of the tenancy. So in this case, the person buying the property would have to buy the property with the tenants in place. So we bought a condominium like that, where there were tenants in place already. So the tenancy agreement then got assigned to us. So the tenants are still in there, and then we have to wait till their lease term is done. And then at that point, they will leave. So we don't have to renew the lease if we wanted to use the property ourselves. But we cannot ask them to leave even though we purchased the property. So the buyer acquires the tenant and all the obligations. So in this case, the security deposit would have to be transferred from the landlord or the seller to the buyer. And the buyer, the new landlord, would then have to return the security deposit. So we will have to give them the security deposit back when they leave. And again, so if they're on a month-to-month term, in that case, you have to give them 90 days notice. So we have one of the realtors is actually going through this particular situation right now with our brokerage. So he has a client who made an offer on the property, and it's January, so the conditions won't get removed, for example, let's say till 8th of February, right? So in this case, the month of February doesn't count. So the official notice will have to be given to the tenants on March 1st. So it would be 3 months after that. So March, April, May. So end of May. So June 1st is when the possession can happen.